Yeah, for me, I feel like as I've got older, and I think my mum made a shift, and I say to people that like I feel like I'm broken a little bit with regards to my emotion. Like I can watch something, it might passing or do me over, and anything where there's daughter and father, will send me.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds a bit silly and maybe immature, but I feel broken because I don't feel like it was something that was there before. Don't get me wrong, maybe on occasion, but I feel like it's too often.
You feel like too many things trigger that.
Too many things trigger it.
Why did you associate
Crazy,
that?
man. That it hurts me to hear you say that, man. Sorry, go on.
I said I was speaking.
No, carry on, man. You got the glasses on. Go on.
No, please, you got the...
No.
got the running shorts
Let's
on.
not do this, man. We could cool down and you can undo a button. It's up to you.
I know you said you got running shorts on. That's why it's got a split. I don't get it.
Nah. You are trying to...
It's a split, look.
Why are you showing us your thighs, bro? Why are you showing us your thighs, bro?
But why I don't get
Look at the air holes. Ventilation, bro.
So running shorts need a split in it to make
Why you got two jeans on, bro? Those are questions that we can't answer.
Go on, Boots.
Sorry, Boots, carry on, man.
Why did you... That moment you just had there, why did you associate that to a negative...
What being broken?
You said it might sound silly and immature.
What being broken?
Yeah.
Because saying I'm broken sounds silly.
Why?
Why?
Because
This is the problem.
right. Because for me, saying that you're broken is like I'm
You
I'm human being,
associate
innit?
to weakness.
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with that. I just thought it was like I'm a human being. So what does being broken? What does that mean?
Saying that you're broken is the first step to identifying that there's something wrong.
True.
Right, and when you look at it like that, but the reason why I said maybe it sounds silly because for me I thought broken. You know, you broke a toy. That's just what I mean. That's how I identified it. But I do feel broken. There's no doubt about that.
My thing, you know what it is that I think with men especially, we need to get to a point where it's like, you know, I know for fun we do the whole no H stuff and pause and all of that stuff, yeah. But we just need to get to a point where if I'm gonna say that I feel broken, I don't have to back it up with a little disclaimer beforehand. I don't have to say, well, this might sound silly. And listen, I'm guilty of it because I'm like, you know what, guys, this might sound silly, man, but I feel heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? No, man, I feel mash up. I'm heartbroken. I am We have to start owning what we are. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than disclaiming it.
Do we accept when we're heartbroken
We're not allowed
as
to.
men?
As men, no.
We're not allowed to.
I do.
Man said, I've been broken out here.
Ralph Tresman just said, boy, you know what?
Do you accept it now, or did you accept it during the time? Because there's a big difference.
I knew it during the time.
I knew it during that time when I wasn't shaving and I was singing in my room about
What?
I was singing Anthony Hamilton. I'm a mess. I was broken.
When was this, please?
This was a long time ago. Yeah, and like I knew that what I was going for, and it was a weird one because I think I ended the relationship. I ended it because we just couldn't work.
Right, yeah.
But I knew that I wasn't. I could. It was apparent. I was.
And you just stopped shaving in that?
I thought I looked like Anthony Hamilton in the video. I'm a mess. Like I was just all grizzly. Well, as grizzly as I can get. But I don't grow that much. But
Annie Hamilton beard definitely don't connect though, boy.
it
looks like chicken scratch.
I still
bro.
don't.
No, you'll be connected. You're connected.
Yeah, it's connected.
But I remember at that point, I was broken. When I split with my son's mum, I was broken. I remember they told me at work, bro,
I didn't think you accepted
you need
that.
to go home. My manager said, listen, we're not gonna talk about like holiday and all of that, but I think I was acting in a way like where they'll say something to me.
And you get it off on one.
Yeah, and they could see I was just on edge. It's like I was looking for beef.
Yeah.
And my manager took me and said, listen, I'm gonna sort out your manager, but go home.
Do you feel that? Because I feel like you are someone who, we're just going right back here, but you feel like you have an issue and you're not willing to discuss it until you've solved it.
The same thing I was saying in the
And I think you do that. You was talking about earlier on about with women.
in
you wanna
another
be-
show we
yeah.
were talking about.
But I feel like
I
you
wait
do.
for a solution.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm
But I feel
probably
like you do it
that.
with us as
I'm
well.
probably like that with you. Like, not as much anymore. I'm definitely a lot more open than I used to be. But yeah, previously, if I've got an issue, I'm not going to talk to you lot about it until I've got like some kind of
need to
hold on
navigate-
it, some
yeah,
kind of idea as to how I'm gonna get through that, or I've got through it and then I'll be like, yeah, I was going through this. And then
Yeah,
and then-
I
and
find
then
that that's
tell
what you do. You've got through it and then you speak on it.
Yeah,
And
then
who's
it's-
helping
and
you
it's
find the
past
solution
tense.
here? Are you doing it yourself?
It's all me.
It's dangerous, man.
Yeah,
It is,
it
but
really is, because this is what I'm saying. This is where things can kind of spiral out of control. And listen, I've been in some situations, as you know, some of you guys know, like where I can't figure it out. I literally can't figure it out. And when you can't figure it out is where you go down a path. You've been lucky. I'm glad that you have been able to sort yourself out and find the solutions. But often, bro, we as men, it's not no shame in saying, yeah, you know what? I need to get help. And whether that help comes from phoning one of you, man, or professional help, certain times you just need to turn to that.
But again, you assume that he's found the solution.
And I was going
Well,
to say,
I'm saying that he's found the solution because he's telling me he has.
It's not possible.
I don't agree with that.
it's not
You don't
possible
agree?
to find a solution.
It's not possible to fix yourself on your own.
Ooh.
I don't agree.
I think
I
I
disagree
want
with
to.
that.
I think I disagree.
I disagree
Why?
with that.
I
How do you-
disagree because whilst I feel that I am, I guess, fixed, but I know that I am prone to finding out certain things. Fixing yourself can come from scenarios like this. He's listening to you. He's listening to me, who have received professional help. So if you can take certain tools and implement them into your life when you know certain things are going wrong, yeah, I think you can fix yourself as such.
Something goes wrong in your life. Okay.
Sorry, do you want to just finish the video first?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, go on.
Something goes wrong in your life. And you know something's gone wrong because either you don't feel the same, you don't feel right, people are telling you you're not right, something's up with you. First of all, to fix this yourself, you need to be able to diagnose what the issue is. You need to then objectively tackle the root cause. And then you need to somehow find a way to measure success.
Okay.
But you can do all of that.
How? You tell me how.
Right, so-
Especially the part on how you measure success.
Right. So you are a woman, and you've been abused when you was younger. Let's say 12. Yeah. You've become promiscuous because of that. Yeah. You're now 30. You understand why you are promiscuous, and you look back and you see what the root cause is. You have noticed that it's because of that.
How? How do you understand it's because of that?
Because you understand, you figure it out. You sit there and you question, why am I like this?
So a traumatic incident has happened in your life,
Yeah.
and as a result, it's resulted in a behavioral change, which is detrimental to you. So being promiscuous is detrimental, right?
Yeah.
This is a result of the trauma. How are you then able, like again, the key word being objective, how are you able to objectively go back and say, actually, this is why I'm promiscuous. These are the measures I'm going to put in place to cope with this. And this is how I'm going to measure the success of these measures and remain objective. How?
So the remaining objective bit is the part that maybe people could struggle with. But you can definitely identify what is causing you.
So how did she become
It's
promiscuous?
impossible.
It's impossible to say objective on something that happened to you.
Of course it's
Right, that's
impossible.
what I said. That's the part that could be difficult.
Then you
Keep saying
can't.
difficult. It's impossible.
So you can be objective.
I don't think you
How
can.
can you be objective on yourself?
So how can something cause you trauma and you're staying objective? It's not possible.
I'm getting signals, yeah.
We're getting signals.
Kind of just like when, basically.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I think it's impossible to
How
be
can you
objective.
be objective? Imagine, especially a traumatic event like what you just said.
Yeah.
You would have to remove
yourself from that incident.
from the incident.
And for me, it's impossible to do that. You might tell yourself you are, but you're not.
It's interesting.
And that's the only way you find the solution is to be objective.
And I'm pissed that we can't dig deeper into that because I would like to understand a bit more. But we spoke about rakes. I'm gonna have to move on because I don't know time is.
John Terry thing, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on like understanding whether you've like been heartbroken. You was able to.
And what is
I was gonna touch on something,
because
yeah.
Craig said he's glad that I've dealt with it. I would say I've dealt with the breakup. I've never ever dealt with that. I'm not with my son.
How do you? So I'm saying
We're gonna have to cut back on another time.
because you say that you haven't been through any therapy.
I've been through therapy since
Relationship
then, but that's relationship therapy. That's not for me individually.
Okay, so this is again. I don't know how you can say that you've dealt with it. How do you measure that? How do you say, okay, I've addressed this issue, and now I'm fine?
Because that's why I say I've dealt with the heartbreak of that relationship ending. In that I've dealt with it in terms of a relationship with that person directly.
And how do you know it's not in the drawer somewhere?
And this is
Can't
the bit.
actually touch on that.
And I think listen,
I guess the real answer is, how do you ever know that it's not in the drawer somewhere?
You there's a measure. So that's why when you're going through therapy, for example, you challenge these thoughts and you keep challenging them until you realize, actually, do you know what? I'm feeling good about myself. How do you feel now, Dwayne, about, because in the session 6 weeks ago, you said that this relationship made you feel worthless, pointless, that there was no meaning to life. And then 6 weeks later, you're saying, actually, that wasn't my fault.
guys,
You have a measure.
to be
Do you know what I'm saying?
continued.
Yeah, I get it.
That's your measure.
And I think this is a topic we're gonna have to come back to.
And how do you find, because you're saying that you fixed it. How do you know?
I wouldn't.
I don't think you can answer Rick. I think we're gonna have to come back
Fixed
to it.
is a
So I think
difficult
basically
term to put to it.
we need to come back and we do need to wrap up.
Yeah.
We need to come back and I think we need to do
We need
a
to pick up
session
right
on
here.
heartbreak and healing.
Yeah.
I think that's,
And I think that is
we're
it's
saying that's
definitely
the
a
next show.
topic
Yeah, that
that
is the
we
next show.
need to do, man.
We booked it.
But guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate all of the support, the love that you show. Please make sure you comment, subscribe, share out the content. Make sure we get more people involved. Yeah, we're just here for grown conversation, man. Yeah? So, grown ass men, we are out.
Thank you.
What's that? Do that.